I highly recommend. In fact, I don't think Demi should live in LA. I just feel like LA is not the place for her because for them, excuse me, because I feel it's. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot, where I make predictions and I pull different energies about hot topics. So this is intuitive based, it's not fact based, so please don't treat it as it's truth. It's supposed to be, it's not like a guessing game where you're right, I'm wrong, that kind of thing. It's energy, so I can pick up one aspect of the energy, but there's something else that's true. So just putting that out there, and this is so we can learn from the situation. So I'm going to be talking today about Demi Lovato. I used to be a huge, not necessarily huge fan per se, but I used to love her music. Like Skyscraper is one of my favorite songs of all time. I have noticed that she's been in quite a lot of hot water in the past, I would say, year. She's been jumping into situations that I feel like is kind of overzealous. She is a Leo, and it's actually my favorite sign. If I had a favorite sign, it'd be Leo. But I feel like she's jumping ahead of herself and she's getting herself into unnecessary drama, which is kind of what a lot of Leos do. But I just want to see what she and us can learn from this. So her chart, and I just want to make this clear. I am very aware that Demi goes by they and them, but because of energies, I will say she throughout the video because of the energetic shift that this has. Now, I apologize if it comes across as though I'm not being true to their pronouns, but it works better from when I'm reading. So I'm going to try my best to do they, them, but if I come across as she or he when I'm dealing with somebody that they might be interested in, it's not because I'm trying to be rude, it's just because of the energies. Tarot is very tarot you read in masculine and feminine energies, and it's more the energy than it is the specific person or the specific gender that they go by. So I pulled up her chart and their chart, and the sun is in Leo, moon is in Taurus, and rising is in Leo. So whoa, that's a lot of fire. 2 fires and moon in Taurus. So very stubborn. I can already see that. Wow. Okay, so Demi's past is King of Cups, 5 Pentacles, and 5 Swords. So I see very strongly that there is this energy that I pick up from that they came from. And it's actually very masculine energy, which is very interesting. So I see here that Demi felt isolated and wanted to fit in. I think that is the life's curse. Like they don't fit in anywhere. It's very sad actually, and it actually used to really weigh heavily on them, but moving forward, I think that's why they're creating a lot of drama. So with King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Chariot, I see very strongly that they are orchestrating, and by they I mean Demi is orchestrating a lot to be very me. And I think it's because of money. I think at some point they want to settle down, as we all do, and not work as much. I think that's why they're involved with so many different things. And it's like on a roll, working really hard, doing a lot of things to pull in money. It would make sense actually, and I actually think that a lot of the statements that they make is not to be necessarily controversial, but it's to get headlines to draw attention to what they are doing at the moment. So with the future being the Hermit, 9 of Cups, and 6 of Wands, okay, I see a potential movie, 6 of Wands, in the future, kind of like a, you know that movie, it's not How to Lose, it's He's Just Not That Into You. That kind of movie. I see it in 2 years, that kind of movie. And then after that, a career of being just in film. I think that's the direction that they're headed in now. This is the thing that I tell not just some celebrities that I know, but people in general. You don't want to be that controversial to the point where people don't want to work with you anymore. And I feel as though this is what's happening with Demi, is that, you know, I believe this is why Hollywood is not doing well right now, because people are done hearing that they don't vote the way that they should, that they are a bad person if they want to own a gun, that kind of thing. So I highly recommend to most people in the public eye, stay out of political issues, stay out of like social justice issues. But if you are going to do it from the goodness of your heart and not because it's a part of your resume. So if you want to donate to places like Haiti, do it. In fact, I highly encourage everybody to. I need to do more of that. But do it privately, not to be seen or heard by, because people are getting really sick of that. So at the bottom of the deck I get Lovers, which obviously implies that there's love in the mix. But I actually feel like with Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, Four of Cups, there's a lover in the past that they haven't gotten over. With Five of Wands and the Sun, that's kind of, this person has moved on. I think it might be Wilma Valderrama. This person has moved on, and Demi's trying to pull in their attention. I highly recommend, in fact, I don't think Demi should live in LA. I just feel like LA is not the place for her, because excuse me, because I feel as though it's a very LA is just, it's a great place, honestly, but it's very superficial and pretentious. And if you are already steered that direction, it can kind of drive you overboard. And I see that happening here. It's like, to impress this past person, they do this, they do that. They like show off this and show off that. Get a new haircut, get this, get that. It's all for show, I think, to prove that they have moved on from their past. So let's see. Okay. So the Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, and King of Pentacles. I see somebody. There is a past person in their life that they need to have a closure conversation with. And I really think it's Wilma. It's somebody that's moved on. And with the Strength and Ten of Wands, it'll be like the last final push. Ten of Wands, like a final push, final say, a final conversation that they have about what happened in the past. So I pulled a card for healing, and I got Grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. So what a card to pull after all this kind of chaos. I think it's time that Demi grounds themselves in integrity, humility, and being grateful. And that's something I am working on constantly. It's something that we all need to constantly work on, is daily gratitude that we even have life. You know, most of us living in modern world conditions, although we still have issues, obviously, I don't want to take that away from anybody, but we also have so much to be grateful for. So hope you enjoyed that. I'm taking personal readings, so check out the link in the description box. I love you all. Take care.